This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more.
Hello, let's live in the universe, it's the Doctor, and Z3, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, on the road to Dynasty. That is right, folks, Dynasty is fast approaching, and we are kicking things off with a 6-man tag team match. And making their way to the ring, already in the ring, are Gravity, Hologram, and Commander. But making their way down to the ring, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and the new TNT champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate are here. Bobby Lashley making an emphatic debut last week when he took out Samoa Joe to become champion. And now tonight we're going to see the Hurt Syndicate make their trio's debut here in All Elite Wrestling. Oh! And out of the gate, Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley has got a hold of him here, and Bobby Lashley dropping Commander there, and Bobby Lashley now. Lashley starting out strong here on Commander, throws him across the ring into the corner. Spear into the corner now, coming off the ropes, and big hip attack into the corner. Getting him back up to his feet now. Bobby Lashley coming in hot here. The almighty, an absolute powerhouse of LS11 Universe, always has been. He's a former TNA World Champion, former WWE United States Champion, and he is just hitting lariat after lariat right now in Commander. And Commander's barely standing a chance here. It's Bobby Lashley knocking him back now, right back towards the corner of the Hurt Syndicate. Now Bobby Lashley launches him into the corner here, goes for a tag. Commander trying to fight back here, though. Commander, here we go. Sends him across the ring. Commander. Into the corner now. Tag made. Gravity is in. Now Commander and Gravity with a double snapmare. Double kick, taking him down. And look at this. Great tandem offense there. Commander and Hologram make the team Los Totions de Air. Is that how it is? The Titans of the Sky, something like that. You can actually see them in action on Honor Club this week in the LS11 universe. Taking on, they're in action on Honor Club this week. They're taking on the grizzled young vets of the Aaron Stevens family. That they are. We'll be seeing them in action on there. If you're a member of Patreon, get access to that. Links down below. Now Bobby Lashley with Hologram off the ropes. Hologram! For him, counted. Bobby Lashley's caught. Sunset flip from Hologram, taking him down. And now Hologram. Oh, here we go. MVP is in. Hologram. Answering back, though. Hologram's got him down now. Hologram. Counted there by MVP now, and MVP. Grabs onto him now. He's got Hologram now, knee into the midsection. Again, taking him down there. Hologram goes down. MVP gets him back up to his feet now again. And MVP throws him into the corner. Big right hook. Into another. Tag made. Shelton Benjamin is in. The gold standard. Shelton Benjamin. Been a little while since we've seen him, I think. I think the last time we saw him was the World Cup finale last season, when he competed for the NWA World Title against Gunther, who isn't even the champion anymore. Bryan Danielson is. We should be seeing and hearing from Danielson a little bit later tonight. We will. Shelton Benjamin now knocking back Hologram. Pulls him in. He's got all of him. German suplex from Shelton Benjamin. Back up to his feet now, and Shelton Benjamin swings him around. Shelton taking him down again. Hologram down. Shelton Benjamin Gonna have to try and play the isolation game now. That he is. Shelton Benjamin trying to keep Hologram at bay here. Throws him to the corner of the Hurt Syndicate. Tag made back to MVP, and now Shelton MVP. Here we go. Power slam from Shelton. Elbow drop from MVP. MVP tagging in the Almighty. And Bobby Lashley catching him before he can get to the ropes. Bobby Lashley's got him down here, and Bobby Lashley lifts him up and drives him down with a swinging DT. Gravity making the save. And Bobby Lashley to finish off the job the same way he finished off Samoa Joe. Spear to Hologram. And just like that, the Hurt Syndicate with the win. They hurt people. That's what they say. And hurt people is what they did. The Hurt Syndicate annihilating these three men tonight. Made short work, very short work at that, of these three luchadors tonight. Once Bobby Lashley got back in, it was game, set, match. There was nothing that could be done at that point. Bobby Lashley right there at that spear on Hologram. Nobody else able to make the save. Thanks to the aid of MVP and Shelton Benjamin pulling Commander and Gravity off the apron. Your winners, the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate standing tall tonight. Hurt Syndicate taking out the luchadors tonight. We've got plenty more coming up here on Dynamite. Techla, I just want to thank you for meeting with me tonight. I know you're a very busy woman, got a lot of people to beat up, and I quite respect it. I just wanted to say that I'm quite impressed by your skills in that ring, your prowess, but I think the one thing you're missing around here in AEW, the one thing you might need, is someone to advocate for you, someone to go to Shane McMahon and make sure that you get that championship match you truly deserve. And I think that person should be me. I mean, look what I've done for the Grizzled Young Vets, the DPW Tag Team Champions. Look what I've done for Takeshita, the International Champion. Fabulous Fabian Eichner, soon to be the Ring of Honor Television Champion. I've done a lot of things for a lot of people, Techla, and you don't have to give me an answer right away. You can think on it, take some time, but I will tell you, I've done something for you, a sign of good faith. In exchange for agreeing to a rematch between Ricochet and Konosuke Takeshita in 2 weeks' time at Dynasty with myself and the rest of the family barred from ringside, I've managed to convince Shane McMahon to give you a shot at Julia Hart and the TBS title. Now, you don't have to join the Aaron Stevens family for that shot to last. You could say no to me right now, and I would walk away and you would still get that title shot. But think about it, because you're going to be walking in 5-on-1 with the Cult of the White Witch if you do that. I've helped a lot of people get pretty far in their careers, Techla. I like what I see, and I don't say that very often around here. So just keep that in mind. And, you're welcome. Alright, well, we got some singles action coming up next over in the women's side of things here in AEW. That we do is, oh, Techla. Oh, please be careful making a deal with that devil if you do. Very, very true. You never trust a snake like Aaron Stevens. Specifically, you never trust the snake that is Aaron Stevens. Like, for God's sake. I can't believe anyone would actually listen to that man. Yeah, people listen to worse. It's true, you should see the kind of people Aaron Stevens listens to. Yep. As here is a former AEW Women's World Champion, Jamie Hayter, has made her way to the ring. So, Jamie Hayter is here tonight, two of the longest standing members of the AEW Women's Division, going at it right here, right now. That they are, as Jamie Hayter finds herself going one-on-one with the native beast of AEW,
Jamie Hayter finds herself going one-on-one with Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose making her way down to the ring. Big matchup here tonight for her. So, the native beast is here. Nyla Rose. Ready for action. Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter. Let's do this. Singles action coming from the women's scene here on Dynamite. Right now. Lock up, and Nyla Rose has got all of her. Whoa. Jamie Hayter looking to end this one quick. Gonna try and make this one of the quickest matches we've ever had on Dynamite. 2, no. Nyla Rose. 1, 2, no. That could have been over before it even started. It really could have, Doc. And Nyla Rose coming with another neck breaker there, taking it down. Nyla Rose goes for a chop. Jamie Hayter, forearm strike. Staggers her. And again. Nyla Rose still in it, though. Still standing. Oh! What a kick there. Jamie Hayter. It's an uphill battle right now, isn't it? It really is. I think we've all had a few of those in our day, but right now, Jamie Hayter is having to try and take down a woman this much bigger than her, this much stronger than her. Well, Jamie Hayter is a former AEW Women's Champion for a reason. We know that for a fact, as Nyla Rose getting knocked back with elbow strikes right now. Jamie Hayter knocking her back now, and Jamie Hayter runs into her. Nyla Rose staggering, not dropping, swings her around now. Nyla Rose has got a hold of her, and dropping her with a knee into the back. Nyla Rose now goes for a right hook, counted by Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter, forearm strike again. Nyla still standing. Nyla Rose grabs her, and Nyla Rose. Big right hook to the midsection. Oh, God. Reverse Alabama Slam. Jamie Hayter is down in a heap after that one. Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose has got her by the back of the head now. Nyla Rose puts her in the ropes here, and Rose grabs onto her here. Nyla Rose lifts her up. Stun gun. Taking it down. Jamie Hayter down now. Nyla Rose running the ropes and went for the big splash. Hayter out of the way. Jamie Hayter now into... No! A big clothesline from Nyla. Nyla Rose rolling her over now. Hits the ropes. Nyla Rose goes for her again. Jamie Hayter out of the way. Hayter! Jamie Hayter now. Now that initial struggle to get Nyla Rose to stagger seems to be over. But she's still got Nyla Rose to deal with. Just because you've got a staggering now doesn't mean she's not going to be a hell of a fight to get through. You got that right, Doc. As look at this. Nyla Rose. What a leg drop. Levels her with that one now. And Nyla Rose calls Jamie Hayter back up to her feet. Nyla Rose looking for a beast bomb to put away Jamie Hayter. 1, 2, no. Nyla Rose now has the referee's discretion on the outside here. Jamie Hayter now goes back into the ring here, and Hayter takes the ropes now. Jamie Hayter grabs onto Nyla Rose. Whoa! Look at the strength on display there from Hayter. Launched her back into the ring with that one. And Jamie Hayter chopping away out of here. Jamie Hayter. Double axe handle, taking it down now. Jamie Hayter, no. Nyla Rose goes for another splash. Jamie Hayter out of the way. Jamie Hayter's caught. Nyla Rose, oh boy. Nyla now, no. Hayter rolls her through into a cover here. Nyla Rose down, 1, no. Jamie Hayter down, 1, 2, no. Goes through, does Jamie Hayter now, and Hayter runs the ropes for him. Big senton there to Nyla Rose. Grabs all over here, Nyla Rose. Oh, look at this. Great strength on display there for Jamie Hayter with a brain buster. Throws the arm over her now, and Jamie Hayter for the win. 2, no! Nyla Rose is still in it somehow. Somehow, some way, Nyla Rose is still in it. What a boot there from Nyla. Nyla Rose now pops her up. Samoan drop. It could be all over in a matter of moments here now, Doc. Nyla Rose to knock off Jamie Hayter, to knock off the queen of AEW. Oh, big kick in the head there. Jamie Hayter's got her into. Wait a minute. Haterade! The Haterade connects. Gets her for the 1, 2, 3. Jamie Hayter overcomes the odds tonight. Jamie Hayter silences her doubters with that one. Massive win there for Jamie Hayter tonight over Nyla Rose. Hell of a war that these two women went through tonight as well. Nyla Rose hitting that beast bomb. We thought it was all going to be over there. But in the end, Jamie Hayter swung her around with a Haterade for the win. That's only our second match of the night. We have still got plenty more coming up here on Dynamite. How we do? More action coming up next. Mate, what do you want to talk to me about? You've got a match in a moment. I am tired of you. Come again? You got in my way at Revolution. Yeah, and you got your match with Brody last week and you lost. People are saying I shouldn't have been main eventing the show if you weren't there. They're saying that I can't hang with the top stars of AEW. That I should have stayed in a tag team. Alright, what's all this got to do with me? I want you in 2 weeks at Dynasty. One-on-one. Consider it done, bruv. Good. Now watch this. Alright, we got some more singles action coming up next. Here on Dynamite. That we do. We saw him just a moment ago say he was going to be in action. He just called out Will Ospreay for a showdown at Dynasty as well. That is going to be a huge match when it does go down. I know many are excited about it. Now that it is official for Dynasty, as here is the Violent Artist, Kyle O'Reilly, making his way down to the ring. Kyle O'Reilly talking about how he's trying to break out in the singles scene here in LS11 Universe. He's had 2 singles titles to his name in LS11 Universe, and he's never successfully defended either of them. He lost both in the first defense. It is a hot pursuit for Kyle, trying to become a singles champion at last. Bobby Fish is gone. Roderick Strong and him had a falling out. Adam Cole has potentially had to retire. He's got no one to back him up anymore. He is all on his own as Kyle O'Reilly. So, Kyle O'Reilly makes his way to the ring tonight. He's got some singles action. A warm-up match here as he is taking on the Pride of Professional Wrestling. He is taking on Anthony Bowens. There's a big match for Bowens as well. So Anthony Bowens makes his way down to the ring. Kyle O'Reilly and Anthony Bowens one-on-one. Without further ado, here we go. As they lock up. Bowens managed to push him into the ropes now. Anthony Bowens. So never going to be able to get a clean break here, we're about to see. And he does. A lot of respect between both men in this one. It's Kyle O'Reilly now. Grabs all of him by the head now. Kyle O'Reilly with Anthony Bowens by the head. O'Reilly now has Anthony Bowens and swings it around. Has the arm wrenched behind the back. Kyle O'Reilly now. O'Reilly.
Anthony Bowens countering it. Jimmy on back on Kyle now. Anthony Bowens. Has him here. Kyle O'Reilly. Going back on the arm now of Anthony Bowens, and Anthony Bowens staying it there. Big elbow strike from O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly. He's got the arm behind the back again now, and Kyle O'Reilly trying to switch it up on him again now. Snapmare into a chin lock. Anthony Bowens. Kyle O'Reilly now has him by the chin. Anthony Bowens. There's O'Reilly getting him back up to his feet now. Back up to a knee. Anthony Bowens now has the arm of O'Reilly. Whoa, putting more torque on it as well. Kyle O'Reilly trying to get back into this one here. O'Reilly fighting back. And now he's getting some shots in here. Oh, and Anthony Bowens rolls him through. Cover on O'Reilly, who kicks out. Bowens with an elbow drop now, taking him down. Anthony Bowens. Kicking the midsection there, knocking him down. Anthony Bowens now. Telling O'Reilly to get back up to his feet here. Kyle O'Reilly. Locks back up with him again now. And O'Reilly has him around the back now. And Kyle O'Reilly with Anthony Bowens. Here we go. Grabs all of him, rolls him through into a cover, has him down. One. No. Anthony Bowens into a jackknife cover. No. And Kyle O'Reilly into a backslide. One. No. Now Anthony Bowens. He's got some ground to cover. Kyle O'Reilly's had the advantage in the early goings here. Anthony Bowens taking him down. Bowens. Anthony Bowens now with Kyle O'Reilly. Head first in the turnbuckle now. Grabs a hold of him, lifts him up. Anthony Bowens body slams him. Bowens going up top here. Anthony Bowens. Here we go. Gonna look to fly. Bowens. Blockbuster to O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly is down. Anthony Bowens to get a huge win here. Going for him. O'Reilly counters now. Anthony Bowens knocked back here. Kyle O'Reilly. A double axe handle. Follows it up with a big pounce. Kyle O'Reilly ducks him. Hitting the ropes now. O'Reilly! Coming in hot is Kyle. Kyle O'Reilly staying on him right now. Kyle O'Reilly kicks him in the midsection. There's a big kick. Discus forearm, knocking him off his feet. O'Reilly now getting him back up to his feet now. Kyle O'Reilly. Spinning wheel kick. As Anthony Bowens staggered now. Bowens with O'Reilly. Off the ropes. Anthony Bowens. Kyle O'Reilly answering back now. Kyle O'Reilly. Discus forearm there, taking him down. O'Reilly going up to the top rope. And the big knee drop off the top. O'Reilly's got him down now. Kyle O'Reilly. No! Nearly getting him there is O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly has had to slow down just a little bit here. He does stagger Anthony Bowens now, and Anthony Bowens into a clothesline. Bowens follows over the second one now, and Anthony Bowens grabs the leg, sweeps it out from under Kyle. And Bowens has got him down now. Bowens rolling him over now into a cover on Kyle O'Reilly. Anthony Bowens, one, kick out. Anthony Bowens now getting him back up to his feet here, and Bowens with O'Reilly back by the back of the head here. Anthony Bowens taking him towards the corner now. Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly, wait a minute. Here we go, guillotine. This is how he won the New Japan, the IWGP United States title. And is he going to force the submission on Bowens? Yes, he is. He forces the submission on Anthony Bowens. Anthony Bowens tried his damnedest, but Kyle O'Reilly gets the win. Kyle O'Reilly picking up some momentum en route to his battle with Will Ospreay in just a couple of weeks' time at Dynasty. Big win there for Kyle O'Reilly tonight. That it is O'Reilly managing to overcome Anthony Bowens tonight. Now he's got the big test of Will Ospreay coming up in just a few weeks' time. Our main event still to come, Swerve Strickland versus Jay White to determine Brody King's challenger for Dynasty. But we've got some tag team action coming up next. Look, I think you agree that our friendship has been questionable for the last several years, but we've got the same mission in mind, right? Yeah, we do. You know, I've said I will fight to my last breath to make sure Jay White does not become world champion again. Right. And we both agree that we got to do something to end this Bucks power trip that they've been on ever since Shane showed up. Right. And with you being an EVP, you have a little bit of power of your own. Right, which is why I made the match between us and the Bucks for Dynasty in just a couple of weekends so that we can take those AEW tag team titles off of them. Alright, well, what about Shane? No one can put their hands on him. Don't worry. I made a phone call. I got someone that doesn't mind getting in a little trouble. Alright, well, a huge match made for Dynasty there by one of our EVPs, Kenny Omega. The unexpected duo of Kenny Omega and Hangman Page gonna come together at Dynasty one more time to try and take the tag team gold. As now it is time for some tag team action featuring the tag team champions. That it is. As here come Aussie Open to the ring. Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis make their way down to the ring. And here come their opponents. Here they come. The $1 Billion Bucks faction. The benefactor Shane McMahon and the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks. So, the Bucks making their way down to the ring, but you gotta wonder who Kenny meant by he knew someone that wouldn't mind getting his hands dirty and going after Shane McMahon. So, the $1 Billion Bucks have made their way down to the ring. Without further ado, Matt Jackson starting it out here with Kyle Fletcher. They lock up, kicking the midsection now, pulling him in, lifts him up. Matt Jackson here, firing away now, knocking him down. Kick there into the head of Kyle Fletcher, knocks him down. Jackson now firing away at him here, knocks him into the corner, goes for another chop, kick to the midsection. Going up now, Kyle Fletcher, flying crossbody, taking him down. Gets a hold of him now, butting back the leg here is Matt Jackson, or is Kyle Fletcher on Matt Jackson rather. Aussie Open, we haven't gotten to see much of them. They were founding members of the Death Riders, but then Jon Moxley left them high and dry to go reunite the Shield. And you gotta wonder how they feel about that as Mark Davis gets tagged in here. And Sami Callihan took over. No one's seen nor heard from Sami Callihan since what happened at Revolution against Samoa Joe. There where Joe annihilated him in that no-holds-barred match for the TNT title. And now Aussie Open just find themselves on their own. That they do. They have no one to back them up. They are all on their own. Art Fletcher and Davis, as they find themselves in here against the Bucks. As now Mark Davis went for him. Matt Jackson sidesteps him now. Matt Jackson thrown across the ring, off the ropes, counted. Mark Davis caught with a kick in the head by Matt Jackson. Getting him back up to his feet is Jackson now. Big right hook into a chop. Matt Jackson now chopping him back, grabs a hold of him. Throws Mark Davis across the ring into the corner. Tag made, Nick Jackson in, and the Bucks looking for double super kick onto Mark Davis. Nick Jackson now taking him down here. Nick Jackson, elbow strike, takes him down. Nick Jackson getting him back up to his feet now. Nick Jackson firing back on Mark Davis now.
Midsection here, coming off the ropes now. Nick Jackson pops up into a big kick, taking him down. And hits the ropes for Enziguri. Mark Davis goes down. Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson now throws him across the ring, off the ropes, into the corner now. Referee was in the way there, though. Big knee strike into a clothesline. Grabs a hold of him now, getting him back to his feet. Nick Jackson has him up. Northern Lights taking him down. Nick Jackson now getting him back up again here. Nick Jackson. Face road. Mark Davis, though. Mark Davis. Davis and Fletcher have really got to try and turn things around for themselves here. It's been rough goings for them for a while. There's a swinging neckbreaker from Mark Davis here. Mark Davis gets him up on his shoulders, and Mark Davis... Look at this. Mark Davis starting to get things on a roll now for himself and Kyle Fletcher, as Kyle Fletcher is tagged back in. The self-proclaimed proto-star enters the mix now. Kyle Fletcher taking him down. Bringing him over now into a cover. Kyle Fletcher, cover. Kick out from Nick Jackson there. Kyle Fletcher's got hold of him here, and Fletcher throws him off the ropes here. Kyle Fletcher pops him up, taking him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Kyle Fletcher with Nick Jackson up. And down with a brainbuster, knocking him down. Nick Jackson down. Cover here by Kyle Fletcher here. Cover for the 1, 2. Kick out from Nick Jackson. Nick staying in it here. Kyle Fletcher. Look at him go here. Kyle Fletcher kicks him in the midsection here. And Kyle Fletcher. The Proto-Star has got him down. Kyle Fletcher to do this. It's saved by Matt, though. Now Matt Jackson. Oh, with the Northern Lights taking down Kyle Fletcher. But the referee has to be lenient because of the EVP status of the Young Bucks. Right into the kick. Super kick. Into a cover now. The super kick for the 1, 2. No. Back up to his feet now is Nick Jackson here. Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson now picking up the Proto-Star, picking Kyle Fletcher back up again, and kicks in the midsection here. Hooks him in for package. Pile driver! One of the moves that you could say would go on the Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling. No! Kyle Fletcher somehow kicking out, as now Nick Jackson launches him across the ring into the corner here. Big chop. Tag made to Matt. And now the Young Bucks gonna look to go high risk, high reward. Ray Wood driver! Into the cover. 1, and now Mark Davis makes the save. So Matt Jackson enters the mix now. And a big kick there to Kyle Fletcher. Mark Davis tags back in. And Mark Davis going for him here. Countered. Caught with a kick. He's pulled in now. He's up. He's down. Package pile driver. And now Matt Jackson to the top rope. And Matt Jackson with a moonsault. Into the cover. 1, 2. Young Bucks with the win. The Young Bucks knocking off Aussie Open tonight. I thought the Ray Wood driver was going to do it, but Mark Davis diving into the ring to take him out, to break up the pin. A big win tonight for the champions, with the boss by their side.
You think you know it?
Oh boy! Well, we wondered when the former tag champs would be back. We heard Christian suffered an injury in the TLC match, but Edge didn't. Edge most certainly didn't. And the Rated R Superstar is here. And Edge. Wait a minute, is there a chair on the ramp? There is the Rated R Superstar's got a chair. And Shane ducking out of the ring. Come on, Shane. I wasn't afraid of your daddy, and I damn sure ain't afraid of you. You want to try and play tough guy? You want to try and play the big boss? You want to try and be the bad guy? You want to try and stop everyone from standing up to you? Then why don't you prove that you got the balls to step in the ring at Dynasty? No holds barred. And when I win, you step down as the benefactor. And Shane seemingly not agreeing right now and walking off instead. So here we are again. Indeed. Here we are again, Dragon. So, here you got a title defense coming up soon. Death before dishonor. I'm going to pick Eddie Kingston apart limb by limb, bone by bone, to keep the Ring of Honor World Title. You're correct, yes. And Danielson, I will be coming for your NWA World Title. But I'd like to personally invite you to watch what happens to Eddie at Death Before Dishonor. Fine. Just know that I've got next. Alright, this is it. The main event of Dynamite. To determine who goes on to AEW Dynasty to challenge Brody King. That is right. It's about to go down. Two former AEW champions. Out first, Swerve, who was champion this time last year, making his way down to the ring. So, Swerve makes his way to the ring tonight. Big matchup here for him. Big opportunity here tonight. Let's do this. Swerve out first. And his opponent, the leader of Bullet Club, Switchblade Jay White. Jay White making his way down to the ring. His mission, he said, is clear for Bullet Club to take everything in All Elite Wrestling. And when he says everything, he means everything. So, let's do this. Swerve and Jay, here we go. They lock up here. Who's going to get the better of who? Swerve, caught by the arm now. Jay White. Swerve swinging around now. Swerve Strickland has a hold of him now. And Jay White trying to fight back. Jay White swings it back around. He's got the arm of Swerve from behind now. And Jay White. No, he's got Swerve by the head now. And Swerve Swerve's with got Jay White now, sends him on the ropes here, and Swerve Strickland rolls through into massive takedown on Jay into a cover now. Swerve's got him. One kick out from Jay. Both of these men is a must-win for them tonight. Swerve's one of the ones that wants to make sure that Jay White doesn't become world champion again. It feels like a terrifying inevitable for a lot of the people in that locker room. Bullet Club is very quickly rising to power in the LS11 universe. We've already got gold within their ranks. B. Priestley is the AEW Women's World Champion. Taiji Ishimori is the TNA X Division Champion. Bullet Club is gaining gold left and right now. As Swerve is coming in hot right now against Jay White, who gets back to his feet now. And Jay White's got Swerve now. Jay White gets him up, suplexes him. And Jay White winning the world title, that feels like the key to the kingdom of LS11 Universe. And right now, Bullet Club is huge. You've got, just on the AEW side of things, Jay White, the Good Brothers, Finn Juice, though while we haven't seen them since Double or Nothing, are still around. B. Priestley and Wardlow, 7 members just in AEW. You've got the War Dogs of Gabe Kidd, Drilla Malone, and Clark Connors down in Ring of Honor. You've got Zack Sabre Jr. and Taiji Ishimori over in TNA. The group is getting bigger and bigger by the day, and it is getting scary. And Jay says he's got these sleeper agents in LS11 Universe all over. People you wouldn't expect. People that maybe you would expect. We've seen Jay trying to get in the head of former Bullet Club members like Kenny Omega and Hangman Page as of late. We've seen him trying to get in the head of others. He offered Darby Allin a spot in Bullet Club. We don't know who we can and can't trust anymore. It's very true. You don't know who is and isn't aligned with Bullet Club at this point. For all we know, it could be anyone that joins the group next, that brings more gold into the group next. We know Gallows and Anderson have said they're coming at the AEW Tag Team titles that they lost 4 years ago, yes. All the way back in 2021. Gabe Kidd has made it clear he is coming for the Ring of Honor World title. Zack Sabre Jr. is coming for the TNA World title. Bullet Club wants every piece of gold they can get their hands on. And that's the scariest part, is Swerve with a flatliner. Swerve is going to do his damnedest tonight. Bullet Club not at ringside for this one. It is just Swerve and Jay one-on-one to see who the true better man is here. Only one of them can be the winner. Only one of them can go on to challenge Brody King in just a couple of weeks' time as Swerve hits the house call. But Jay White gets out of the way, and Jay White pulling him in. Getting him up and swinging neckbreaker, taking him down. Both men going down there now as Jay White throws the arm over him. Cover on Swerve for the 1, for the 2, no. Even the referee seemed to almost hesitate a little bit on that one. As now Jay White firing back on Swerve, and Jay White's got that blood pouring down his face as well that he's got to worry about now. Jay White now taking out the leg of Swerve. Now Switchblade into Blade Runner. Oh, here we go, Jay White. Jay White to go to Dynasty. No! Jay White kicking away at him now. Jay White's got him down. He's caught. Swerve has them up. Taking him down. Swerve. Going over to the top rope now, and Swerve looking for win for Swerve Stomp. Jay White with a second Blade Runner. That might be it. No! Jay White now getting Swerve back up to his feet here, and Jay White jabbing away at him now, knocking back Swerve here. Jay White with Swerve, putting him in the ropes now, and Jay White has him up, puts him on the top rope, and into a cutter off the top rope, into a cover on Swerve again. Jay White for the win. No. Rolls over now. Forearm strikes connecting from Swerve here. Swerve Strickland now getting Jay White back to his feet. Roundhouse kick. Taking him down. Jay White now in trouble here. Big drop kick there from Swerve. And Swerve Strickland going for a moonsault to Jay White into a cover here. Swerve covers Jay for the 1, 2, no! And Jay now, look at this. Jay White is on defense now. Swerve coming in hot here, taking him down with a big kick there. Going under the top rope now, and Swerve with Swerve Stomp! The Swerve Stomp to Jay White. 1, 2, no! So damn close, yet so damned far. Jay White out of the way now. Swerve. No. Kicks out the legs. Swerve with Jay White now. Snapmare into a second. House call! And the former TNA World Champ has him in position for Swerve Stomp. Missed him. And so Swerve going right back into it now. Kicks him in the back. Both men down. Both men are down. Swerve goes for him. Jay White out of the way. Jay White grabs onto him now. Neckbreaker to Swerve. Jay White, he's been bleeding since the early goings of this matchup. Stomps Swerve in the head now. Jay White getting him back up to his feet now. And Jay White. Now a big hip toss there. Jay White stomped by Swerve. Swerve now coming off the ropes here. And Swerve Strickland. No, Jay White's got all of them here. And Jay White into Air Raid Crash. Swerve now thrown into the corner here. Jay White puts him up on the top rope. Jay White. Right hook connecting now. And Jay White goes up top here. Jay White going to come off the top with Superplex to Swerve. Both men down, but Swerve is still fighting. Swerve with that rolling flatliner connects to Jay White again. And Swerve getting him back up to his feet now. Swerve Strickland swings Jay White around. JML. Driver to Jay White. Cover. 1, 2. No! Swerve's got him down though, and Swerve. Here we go. Swerve. No! Jay White out of the way. Now Swerve coming in. Goes for him. Jay White counters it. Big knee strike there. Jay White now going to the head of Swerve here. Jay White. There's Swerve in some trouble now. And Dog, I think Swerve's the one tasting his own blood now. And here we go again. Swerve Strickland and Jay White swinging away at one another. Who's going to get the better of it now, though? Can it be one? It feels like we're in the closing moments of this matchup. It feels like we're coming up on the ending. Like one of these two is going to get that last bit of leverage they need over the other. And the question is, who is it going to be? As Jay White and Swerve Strickland now swinging for the fences on one another again. Jay White got the better of him. Jay White. Blade Runner. Both men down. Jay. He's got the arm over Swerve. 1, 2, 3. Jay White is going to Dynasty. A hell of a main event for Dynamite tonight. Switchblade is going to Dynasty. Jay White will challenge for the AEW World Title. The Switchblade did it. It was a hell of a match. There were multiple times in the early goings where I thought Jay had it won. There were times in it where I thought Swerve had it won too, though. But in the end,
Switchblade Jay White throws his arm over Swerve. Both men were down, and Jay White gets the win. Switchblade is heading to Dynasty. That's going to do it tonight, folks. We'll see you all next week for more AEW Dynamite. Join us tomorrow for a premiering episode of TNA. I've been the Doctor. I've been Zen number 3, and that was Universe. Special thanks to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Bird. Patreon is the best place to support me directly, and you get Main Event, Honor Club, Let's Play content, early access to side videos from other channels, and more.